Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Monday meditation with Linda Marshall. I'm Alec Ahrens, and my responsibility here is to make sure everything goes smoothly for Linda and that we have an enjoyable experience. Just a reminder, this is the first week that we're doing the Monday meditation exclusively on Facebook Live, and it will be available throughout the week for you to start watch parties with other members of the group who missed the live version. So with that, let me say hello to Linda. How are you today,
Hey,
Linda?
Alec, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being my co-host. I really appreciate it. And to the other moderators from the phototherapy group for allowing me this opportunity. So I'll go ahead and get started.
Okay.
So thank you. For everyone, I'm Linda Marshall, and I am a certified meditation instructor, certified through Deepak Chopra's Institute. I'm also a transformational coach, and my mission in life is to help my clients uncover their magnificence. And with the Monday meditations, each week I take a theme, and then we quickly go into an actual meditation. So the theme for this week is around the notion of self-care. And that self-care is not optional, it is essential. And last week I conducted a workshop with an organization, and that was our theme. And I'll tell you, we did a breakout session, which I like to do even with Zoom, so that it's interactive and people get a chance to talk. And when people shared some of the angst that they were going through with all of the changes that we've experienced this year. So even people who may not, quote unquote, have been directly affected by some things, seems like everyone was experiencing stress from, oh my gosh, the way we work together has changed. I now have children home every day, every hour with me. I've become a teacher. I don't get out and exercise and do the things that I used to do because I'm afraid to go out. And the list went on and on and on. And as we then talked about, well, what could you do? One of the things I imagined was that they were the raw image and their thoughts were the raw image. And how do you take this raw image into post-processing and reframe? So what we then did was reframe what the changes and angst were about and put them in a more positive light. So I was really pleased that at the end I got a survey and 100% of the participants felt better after going through that exercise than when we started. So when you think of us as photographers, and some of you might be painters and artists and other creatives, the key to success in what you do is that your ability to pre-imagine and reimagine, right? So I think of Don Komarechki from the happy hour the other day. What he pre-imagines in terms of his macro photography is at a level that I couldn't even in my wildest dreams get there. But his ability, and so many of your ability, to take something that is, quote, a raw image that may not be as polished as you want, and to transform that into a piece of work is essential to how we even approach our lives. So I like to think of your photography might be one of the tools in your arsenal for how you practice self-care. But I found that in addition to all the things that we do, the ability to still the mind is another way that you can tap into and expand your ability to pre-imagine and reimagine and create your masterpieces. So for the mantra today, is just going to be about us again, stilling our minds. And it's going to be a simpler mantra. It's just going to be the word YAM, Y-A-M. And with the word that we're going to use today, it's about I welcome change with joy and acceptance, right? I welcome change with joy and acceptance. In life, we don't get to pick the events, but we do get to pick how we react to them. So that's what we're going to meditate on today. So I would encourage you at this point to make sure your phone is on mute, because this is your moment of self-care. And then I'd like you to get comfortable wherever you're sitting, and then we're going to dive into our meditation. For those who are new to us, we start off with a series of soul questions, and that's just a way of settling in, and then we'll shift into I am, and then we'll shift into the mantra. You don't have to think about it because I am going to be your tour guide and take you on this journey. So let's get comfortable. So begin to just settle on your breath, focusing on your breathing in a soft and gentle way, following the inhale and the exhale. And as you settle into your breathing, imagine that the breath is coming from the heart. And it's focused in the heart area, the inhale and the exhale. And let go of anything that doesn't concern you right now. Just release it. This is time for you to take care of you. And as you focus on your breathing, we're going to start with the first soul question. And that question is, who am I? Who am I? And you're not actively looking for an answer. And truthfully, it's just a state of being. The mission is to live the question, not look for the answer of the question. Who am I? Who am I? What do I want? What do I really, really want? What do I want? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Why am I here? And it might be a sensation, an image, a thought comes in and it goes. Why am I here? What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Now release the questions and move into I am. And it's I am, your first name and your last name. You silently repeat it to yourself. I am, your first and your last name. Now release the last name and silently repeat I am and just your first name. Now release the first name and silently repeat I am. I am. I am. Now release the I am and silently repeat a hum. A hum. A hum, which is just the vibration of I am. A hum. A hum. A hum. And now we'll move into the mantra, which is Yam. And silently repeat Yam, which is I am receptive and accepting in the present moment. I welcome change with joy and acceptance. Silently repeat Yam. Yam. And if your mind wanders, come back to the mantra Yam. Yum. And I will monitor the time. Yum. If you forget the mantra, just follow your breath. Yum. You may release the mantra, but keep your eyes closed. And just rest. Rest in awareness. resting in existence, just resting in being. Rest. Resting in awareness, resting in existence, resting in being. In that place we find truth, consciousness, and bliss. Resting in existence, resting in awareness, resting in being, resting in the I are all the same thing. Just rest. And I will introduce the 4 intentions, which when they manifest in our lives lead to healthier, happier lives. You can repeat them along with me or just embrace and accept them into being. The first is a joyful and energetic body. Joyful and energetic body. Joyful and energetic body. A loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. A loving, compassionate heart. A reflective and alert mind. Reflective and alert mind. Reflective and alert mind. A lightness of being. A lightness of being. A lightness of being. And just rest. And as you've absorbed that, I'd ask you to just put your hands, your palms together in front of your heart. And just bow in gratitude. Thanking you for giving you self-care. And from this place, let's also just send a thought of love and healing and compassion to our fellow inhabitants of this earth. And with this, you open your eyes and gently and effortlessly ease back into your day. Thank you all for joining, and I hope that you have found a few minutes of peace. With that, I'll see you all next Monday. Have a great day.